Hey VC, it's Jonathan, your cheap and cheerful record collector. I hope everybody's doing well out there today. It's a nice cool day here in Maine, which is nice to get a break from all that heat and humidity we've had. There's a storm coming up the coast, so we're going to get some rain tonight, which is fine with me. This video is all going to be on stuff I picked up at Goodwill recently. I went there last week and I saw a book and I just couldn't say no. And here it is. It's called Warhol Live. The back of it has the triple Elvis on it. And it's great, big fat book with amazing reproductions of a lot of the things, most of the stuff when he was involved with music. The first one I'm going to show you is called The Exploding Plastic Inevitable, which was sort of in the 50s and 60s. A lot of artists did things called the happenings, which were, I guess now they would call them performance art. And this was the next phase of that idea, where they had music and art and dance and all sorts of things in a setting. So this is when he presented the Velvet Underground for one of the first times, and this is the poster for it. The Velvet Underground and Nico. So that's sort of cool. Let's see what else I picked out here. And I mean, they have a lot of great, there's all different posters from the different times he did that. You have pictures of him and pictures of the happening, or the, here's the, of course, the banana we all know. And different variations. There's the cover, the back cover for the Velvet Underground album. First one. There's the band. So the book is filled with great pictures like that. Here's one they did with I thought I did Mick Jagger, of course, the Rolling Stones, Sticky Fingers. Everybody knows that one. And here's the letter that Mick wrote to Andy Warhol. And it basically says, Dear Andy, I'm really pleased that you can do the artwork for our new Hits album. Here are 2 boxes of material which you can use and the record. In my short, sweet experience, the most complicated the format of the album, e.g. more complex than just pages of fold-out, the more fucked up the reproduction and agonizing the delays. But having said that, I leave it to your capable hands to do whatever you want. And please, write back saying how much money you would like. Doubtlessly, a Mr. Al Steckler will contact you in New York with any further information. He will probably look nervous and say, hurry up, but take little notice. Signed, Mick Jagger. Thought that was really cool. And here are other ideas he had for the album cover. And here's a photo he took of Mick, and then there's the print of the picture he did from that photo. I could go on and on. This is great stuff in here. Here's the famous one of John Lennon in 2 colors. And 1 or 2 more things I'll show you, then we'll move on. And here's a picture of Andy himself with his wig. Pretty cool. The only problem with this book, I mean, it costs $2, so there's really no problem with it. The only problem is it's all in French. So all the everything's in French. So I can't really read what it says, but I can enjoy the artwork, which is sort of cool. Here's Prince and Michael Jackson. Here's Aretha. So that's it. Sort of cool. Couldn't resist for $2 basically it cost. Oh, here's last one I'll show. Deborah Harry in 2 colors. So yeah, Andy Warhol live. A good find for sure. All right, I'm going to do something which I actually had a whole video on how you shouldn't do. This is called the vinyl community and people are showing CDs all the time, and I said we shouldn't do that, but screw it. It's my video, I can do what I want. I haven't been finding a lot of records recently, but I've been finding a lot of CDs, and the price is right, so I couldn't say no. First one I found is called The Greatest Jazz Concert in the World, and this was recorded in 1965, I think it said, or 67, in New York. Sorry, I should have looked this up first. Bear with me. Yeah, July 1967, recorded in New York, Hollywood, and Oakland, California. And it features Duke Ellington, Ella Fitzgerald, Oscar Peterson, Coleman Hawkins, Zoot Sims, Benny Carter, T-Bone Walker, Clark Terry. 3 CD set. Pretty cool. Saw this one also there. They have Goodwill. Most Goodwills have each day they'll have a different color, and the color is 50% off. So I was looking at the color of the day off, and I found this one also. This is Oscar Peterson and Louis Armstrong, which is just a great, great album. Fantastic. Nice fold out. Pretty great. Also, they had Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington. Like that a lot too. Really good. A lot of jazz in this one. This Joshua Redman, Oscar Peterson Trio at the Stafford Shakespearean Festival. There's Oscar. Oops, sorry about the glare. There's Oscar. Bill Evans at the Montreux Jazz Fest. I should have looked up the date on this too first, but fantastic record. Christian McBride, Getting to It. Now, Christian McBride is a newer jazz man, but plays pretty traditional bop and hard bop. Cyrus Chestnut, another more current jazz man, really good. Then this is a guy I knew nothing about, but Brian at Shamrock Records is really into him. Says he's so great. So as soon as I saw a CD by him for like $1 or $2, I couldn't resist. And it's Josh Ritter. This is his album Hello Starling. Listened to it a couple times now. There are some really killer cuts on here. Some of them are meh, but all in all, a really great album. Really good. Really happy with it. Here's an album called Blues, Blues, Blues. And it's Jimmy Rogers All-Stars, featuring Eric Clapton, Lowell Fulson, Mick Jagger, Taj Mahal, Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, Keith Reed, Stephen Stills, all back him up. And it's pretty good album. There's Jimmy. This is an Unplugged Collection, Volume 1. And this has Stevie Ray Vaughan on one cut, Eric Clapton, Lenny Kravitz, Paul Simon, Neil Young, John Mellencamp, Paul McCartney, Elvis Costello, REM. That's a nice little collection. And the last one I found, Neil Young, Freedom. So can't not have that for $1 or $2. Today I went to Goodwill. I found some records. These are all less than $2. So first one I found, I was really excited. Mike Bloomfield, It's Not Killing Me. Rarely do you see Mike Bloomfield albums out there in the wild. So I was really pleased to pick this one up. This has, besides him, Mark Knapflin, who played with him in Paul Butterfield Blues Band on piano and organ. Nick Gravenitis sings a couple of songs. There you go. Mike Bloomfield. There's the whole gang. You all know Mike Bloomfield. If you don't, played with the original Paul Butterfield Blues Band and then Electric Flag. This is one of his solo efforts. Really great. And right next to that, in the same pile, was John Mayall. And this is Turning Point, which I didn't have a copy of the Turning Point. So really happy to add this to my collection. This is when John Mark played the guitar with him. I think it's from 69 or 70. $69. So there you go. John Mayall. The third record sitting in there in that whole group together is Eat a Peach with a great hype sticker. And it's still in the shrink. And even though it's a gatefold, it's never been popped open. The gatefold's all, I mean, the shrink's all ripped and torn, but it's not open and it's still sealed. And it's an, I don't know if it's original, but it's certainly an early press. It's the Capricorn record label. And these are all in really good condition. So I was real pleased to get those three. Also, I found two compilation albums. These are the Lost Leaders they used to put out in the 60s and 70s. Warner Brothers and all these different labels. This one was called The Whole Burbank Catalog. That's a takeoff on the Whole Earth catalog they used to have back then. And on the back it says Captain Beefheart calls it God's Goofball. That's the Earth. And this is a great compilation. You see there's the regular green Warner Brothers label. And it has everything from Jerry Garcia, Alan Toussaint, Seals and Croft, Todd Rundgren, Fleetwood Mac, Jethro Tull, Alice Cooper, Captain Beefheart, Faces, Bonnie Raitt, Ramblin' Jack Elliott, Arlo Guthrie, Ry Cooder. So, 2 record set. Gotta love that. And the last one I got is another compilation, another Lost Leader. It's called Menu Platters. The cover, I mean, the jackets totally fell apart, but the record's in good shape. And this has side 1 is Deep Purple, John Baldry, T-Rex. Side 2 would be Randy Newman, Jackie Lomax, Paul Stokey, Norman Greenbaum. Side 3 is the Kinks, Fanny, and the Beach Boys. Just some of the people on there. And side 4 is Ry Cooder, Big Mama Thornton, J.D. Loudermilk, Ronnie Millsap, Mother Earth. So all in really good condition, even though the cover is completely split open on these. I'll fix that somehow. But really happy to have this one. Let me see if the inside can show you these. And the inside is just the head chef. So there you go. Not a lot today, but some good things I think I got there. The Andy Warhol book was really amazing find. And that's all I got. Like I said, I was at Goodwill in Westbrook, Maine today, digging through the records, and some guy walks up to me and says, "Hey, you're the Cheap and Cheerful guy." And he watches the videos. I don't know, even with my mask on, he recognized me. So we started talking. He's a local guy who doesn't make videos, but I can't remember his name. It's like, he's a local guy. He's an artist. If you're watching, hey man, thanks for saying hi. I want to thank everybody who's joined on and subbed my channel. I'm getting close to 1,000, which is just ridiculous. I have like 993 or something absurd like that. I want to thank really everybody who takes their time out of their day to watch my silly little videos. And until next time, peace.